We now head into the Mobil 1 V8 Supercars, arguably the most powerful cars on South African race circuits at the moment, and great to have them back down in Cape Town after a 9-year absence. 2013 was the last time the Rolling Thunder rolled around the Killarney International Raceway. It's more of the same with Frank and Mateo going at it with Mackie Adlam looking for opportunities to be at the front end of this one, and we're definitely looking forward to a fantastic battle amongst the mid-pack of drivers, a couple who have been here for the very first time in Mobil 1 V8 Supercars. Lights are out and we're racing. And it's dropping the hammer coming out of Mackie Adlam towards turn 1. Mobil 1 V8 Supercars into turn 1, KFM corner. David Kutsia already starting to apply early pressure onto the back end of Rolf du Plessis. Rolf du Plessis taking a little bit of a slightly different line through turn 1, trying to close onto the back end of his good friend there, Franco De Matteo. De Matteo already onto the inside and under pressure from the outside of turn 2 from Warren Lombard. Lombard having a fantastic start, but he just loses out ever so slightly, and Rolf du Plessis has a big look, but he slams that big V8 door into du Plessis' face. Big maneuver there from Warren Lombard to fend off the intentions of the Ultimate Raceway machine of Rolf du Plessis. Adlam out front, it is Terry Wolford in second and Reeb up to third. That's how things start out as they go through Car Care Clinic Malmesbury. Bevan Schwartz diving through on the inside and possibly just outgunning one of the cars in the back there. David Kutsia fighting there in the Mustang. And then as they head down towards the braking markers again, there's an opportunity. This time out, I think De Matteo might have the inside line, might have the opportunity to squeeze out the 9 car. And has he been able to do that? Yes, he has. Oh, wow. Battle there between De Matteo and Thomas Reeb heating up, and De Matteo winning things out in turn 5, fast front corner. They come across the line, another lap completed here, and now all of a sudden we're seeing Warren Lombard start to close in on the back end of this battle between Reeb and De Matteo. De Matteo winning that battle at the moment, though, as he just got through and now makes it Jaguars 1 and 3. Coming up onto the braking point there for Terry Wolford, trying to close things down. Also some big maneuvers here coming out of the Falcon of Warren Lombard. Ford Falcon all over the back now of Thomas Reeb. So Reeb could be in a bit of trouble. He lost a little bit of ground coming out of turn 2 there. Didn't quite get the drive he wanted, but certainly looking pretty good out there. Pace Car Rental on the side of that. That's a new sponsor there for Warren Lombard. He's normally with the Pep Boys Automotive Squad, and they're still doing all the preparation on his car, of course, but Pace Car Rental on the side gives him a new bit of livery. Nice to see him going with a slightly different colour in the car as well. As they get under braking for Fostron corner again. So it's the Adlam Auto Jaguar XKR out front ahead of Ford Falcon, sponsored by Fuchs, with Wolford behind the wheel. Deltec Batteries Jaguar, the Black Cat in full flight as well there, sitting in third place just ahead of Thomas Reeb. The Mobil 1 Chev Lumina, the Pace Car Rental Ford Falcon of Warren Lombard's in 5th. Driving in from Terry Wolford, the pressure's certainly on Adlam now. He's got a lot closer as they come under braking for turn 2. With these big V8s, of course, you have to try and do it under braking. They are so evenly matched in terms of power and straight line speed that the overtaking maneuvers have to happen under braking, and that's exactly what Terry Wolford is trying to catch Adlam out on. Not always easy to do when you've got a 4-time champion in front of you. You certainly know exactly where to place that car so that Wolford can't do any of those outbraking moves onto the back straight for the second last time in anger. Everything she's got, and in a V8 supercar as they climb on the brakes there after the little bump at 270 k's an hour. Hard on the brakes, turning into the bank corner. Wolford might be battling a little bit with tyres there, I think. He's coming up on Bevan Schwartz now. So coming up on Bevan Schwartz now, is there a possibility for things to change up with 1 lap to go? They're going to start the final lap. Adlam going through there. Terry Wolford, fastest lap of the race at 12.6 with a lap to go. Could that be a little bit of indication as to what he wants to do here to Adlam? Is he close enough, and is the back marker going to help him out? There are lovely stuff. Great stuff there from Bevan Schwartz, just waving the 2 leaders through, realizing they're coming. And a little bit of experience there from the man based in East London, usually. This is a big race meeting in East London today, so he's given up that one and come to play with the national competitors. Great to have him here, though, and looking for a 7th place overall in his return to V8 Supercars. Right-hander through Car Care Clinic. I don't think Terry Wolford is going to be close enough here to make this pass move and get through on Mackie Adlam. Watch out for the back there. Looks like Thomas Reeb could be in contention for third place. Top two go through, but I think there's a possibility that Reeb is going to have a go at the Italian Stallion. Might see it just in the background there. Nice shot here to see both of those battles. Look at that, yeah, they side by side out of turn 5. Coming to the line. It's going to be a huge fight out for third place as they go down towards turn number 1. Is it going to be the Italian Stallion? Yes, it is. Franklin and Matteo has just been able to keep out to Thomas Reeb. Confirmation of those results. Mackie Adlam, Wilford, Di Matteo and Reeb, we saw them come across the line. Warren Lombard, his first time down in Cape Town, in 5th place, beating out David Coetzee, ahead of Bevan Schwartz and Sam Dahl. But let's catch up now with Mackie Adlam after race 1's victory.
Oh yes, absolutely, what a blessing, and we got it from a pole position, so it makes it so much sweeter, you know, and we just kept the pace, kept Terry at bay, and he got the victory at the end.
Welcome back to action from the Extreme Festival of Motorsport and Mobil 1 V8 Supercars. You can see arch rivals on track, but good mates off the circuit. And there's some big rivalry. Adlam, Reeb and the Italian Stallion all having a little quiet coke before they get out onto the track for race number 2. It's an inverted grid for race number 2, and you can see some final little preparations being done, maybe a couple of little changes. Let's saw V8 in half before we go racing. Not a bad idea. Let's get it all sorted out before we get out onto the black stuff. To go to battle now for race number 2 in the Mobil 1 V8 Supercars. The rolling thunder of Mobil 1 V8 Supercars. And as they head down towards turn 1, it is Bevan Schwartz who drops the hammer and heads to turn 1 to try and get the whole shot. Sam Dahl is there with him, so is David Coetzee. Coetzee goes into turn 1 side by side. And look out for the Italian Stallion. Franco Di Matteo is on the outside of Thomas Reeb. Reeb going at it. Oh, out of shape, Sam Dahl onto the dirty stuff. He gets completely lit up, and a little touch between himself and the Italian Stallion. He came straight back onto the circuit and actually tagged the Italian Stallion, Franco Di Matteo, as they went into the straight between 1 and 2. Fortunately, it didn't affect the car too much. Coetzee, as I said, would look to get to the front as soon as possible. He's done that, and Warren Lombard has followed him. So has Reeb. Here comes Terry Wilford diving on the inside of Bevan Schwartz, who gives him a little bit of room there in the Corvette. And there goes Di Matteo, just in the background, watching for Mackie Adlam, the man who's at the back of the pack after taking the race 1 victory. And he's bringing along Andre de Lange. Schwartz has fallen back to second last, and Sam Dahl, after that big incident between himself and the tag on the back end of the Italian Stallion, is just pulled to the sideline and out of harm's way. Here comes Lombard. Lombard hits the front for the first time. Warren Lombard in the pace car rentals machine takes the lead. And on his inside, it's a hard charge coming out of the Chevrolet-powered Lumina of Thomas Reeb. Reeb into second. Here comes the Italian Stallion, possibly for third place. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. He gets around the outside of David Coetzee and moves up 1 position. Coetzee now under pressure from Mackie Adlam as they head towards turn 1. So tight between these two drivers. And there we go. Coetzee demoted down. Terry Wilford is the only car who's not come through from the lead cars of the first race to get ahead. Oh, and Lombard off track as well. Lombard just runs completely wide off the circuit, catches the car fortunately, and still maintains. Is it second place? Yes. Oh! Touch between Lombard and the Italian Stallion. The Deltec Batteries Jaguar, the second tag there from a Ford-powered machine. This time it was Warren Lombard trying to come back, and Lombard's got problems. Lombard has got some damage on that car. So it's Adlam who leads out now. There you can see the damage. And some big issues there between the two of them as they came into contact into turn 2. Tire wear and rubbing against the carbon fiber body of that car. And looks like Warren Lombard could have some problems. His hand goes up. Lombard could be out of this. So Reeb leads out. Second place is now Mackie Adlam, and only took him a lap and a half to get to second because of all the fracas that happened in front of him. Can Adlam catch Reeb, or is Reeb going to try and hang on for the first Chevrolet victory in a long, long time in Mobil 1 V8 Supercars? Across the line, another lap completed. We've got 6 to go. Unbelievable start to this one. Thomas Reeb, fastest lap of the race so far, 13.117, as he hangs on ahead of Mackie Adlam. Terry Wilford running wide now as well. This is a race of attrition here in the second one. The Fuchs Falcon fortunately able to get back on track, alliteration aside there, but he's got Coetzee hunting him down, and in the background, Andre de Lange in the Roofshow car looking for a chance to get up there too. That's the third Jaguar on track there that de Lange pilots as he comes into turn 2. Leaders making their way out of turn 2, and Wilford spun out again. Terry Wilford has spun out for a second time. Oh, there is nightmare there for Wilford and for the Italian Stallion, but he is pushing it to the limit. So Adlam now leads the charge to catch up to the leader of Thomas Reeb, and it's just the two of them, and they are now getting away at the front end. As they get down into the braking markers now, it's Adlam closing in on Thomas Reeb. Reeb soaking up the pressure for now. Cafe 9 Automotive in the house there, looking for a chance to possibly spoil the day here for Mackie Adlam's double victory if he's able to keep it all together. Is that going to be the case? Across the line, another lap completed. We're at the halfway stage, or just about to get to that halfway stage. Remember, it's an 8 lap and not a 10 and 12 lap that we had scheduled originally for these cars. Adlam with the boss's lap. 12.5 coming out of Adlam, so certainly a lot quicker than the 13.1 coming out of Reeb. 0.6 of a second, and here come the flames. Big fire-breathing dragons of these V8s starting to put out those big flames out the side shaft and out of the exhaust pipes as they come under the downshifts for these incredible corners around Killarney. Terry Wolford has got a big problem. Wolford slowing up and pulling in the pit lane. Wolford's out of this. Can you believe it? One to go for Reeb. Adlam, look at that. Oh, so late on the brakes from Mackie Adlam. Adlam now on the move. Is he going to have a go here into turn 2? He looks for the drive. And oh, Reeb sees him coming, shuts the door. Holds that inside line. Going to make Mackie Adlam drive around his outside. Going to make him work hard for this. Adlam sideways out of turn 2, lighting up those big tackies. As he comes out of turn 2, he's just trying everything he can. Oh no, De Lange goes off track. Down the main straightaway. That's a big one there for Andre De Lange. The Roofshaw Jaguar parking it on the sideline at the end of the start-finish line there on the dirty stuff. Onto the back straight for the last time. Can Adlam do anything here on the slipstream? If he's not close enough under brakes, there's only one opportunity for him, and that's to try and out-drag the Chev to the line. He's not close enough under brakes here. It looks like Reeb might be able to hang on. Thomas Reeb coming out of the final corner. Going into the little right-hand flick. And now into the left one. They come out of that. Here we go. De Lange's car on fire on the sideline, but the fireworks are all done as Thomas Reeb takes the second victory of the Mobil 1 V8 Supercars here ahead of Mackie Adlam. And that's the first victory for a Chev-powered machine for 2021 as well. Getting confirmation of those results, Thomas Reeb taking the victory ahead of Mackie Adlam, Frank and Mateo in third place with David Kutsia not too far behind him. Bevan Schwartz and Sam Dahl once again finishing up, and Andre De Lange this time also in the top 7. Let's catch up now with Thomas Reeb after his victory in race number 2.
Absolutely fantastic. Race 2 was a bit shortened with 8 laps, and we had to start from the 5th position with a reverse grid, so a really awesome race. Mackie pushed me all the way to the line, so just happy to have one in the bag, and thanks to Mobil for a good show.
All this Extreme Festival action is proudly brought to you by Mobil 1 and Investchem Chemical Logistics.